Man, we can do that at the end of May.
Shit, we need to start marketing.
You know what? To be honest with you, man, I don't think we're gonna have a big deal with that. I think it's gonna be full so quick, Eddie. I mean, just the value that we're gonna be bringing is gonna be insane.
Kyle, you know that. Man,
The
I was
value.
man, it's what can I say? I'm at loss for words, man, because I didn't realize doing all doing during all these years of real estate investing, all the knowledge that we're acquiring, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't realize that, but it just really like hit me about a year ago.
What you mean?
How much information we know,
Regarding
just
this?
real estate, period.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah,
all
yeah.
type of different transactions and stuff. You know, a lot of people come in and only learn one way, man.
That's
There's
true.
so many different strategies out here.
It is a lot of strategies.
I'm telling you, when the market get ready to tank again, man, and the people just still only focus on wholesaling and retailing, their ass gonna be in a frenzy. Cause
Right.
what's gonna cause it this time is the credit. See, I watch Bloomberg
Mm-hmm.
every morning. You gotta follow the money, Chris. You gotta follow the money.
What are they doing?
Well, they
What
said
them
this
fools
gonna
doing?
be the next crash, the credit crisis.
Well, the problem is, in my opinion, well, let me ask you. We do have high mortgages, but what about college debt, student loan debt?
Man, you know that's gotta be off the rap. You
I'm just
know
like,
that, Chris.
you can't extend but so much, Eddie. You got trillions of dollars. I'm like,
And nobody's paying it.
yeah, what did they get a deferment, or
Well, I don't even think can you. Well, some people say they can take those off. I'm not sure. I
I
have
haven't heard of that.
I haven't actually met anyone who know how to do that. If y'all know, hey, put it in the feed so you can help somebody else out.
Yeah, I think they stopped that about. I don't know. It's been they used to people used to bankruptcy it off, and then they'd be college debt free.
Oh, you used to can write it off in bankruptcy. Wow.
Yeah, then they passed. Congress was like, oh, we ain't doing this no more.
Hey, too many people were doing it.
You know how it is, man. When we found out about it, man, this shit, you like, damn. But when we get about it, man, it's over. The party's over.
Hey, they was yeah, pretty much burnt up.
Just like wholesaling. It's like now that we know about it, it's like I mean, it's cool to do, but that to me is like wholesaling is so early 2000s, man.
Yeah.
I love wholesaling, but I'm like, "Ooh, that strategy is so old, man." I remember when I first learned about it. It was back in the '90s. I was in New Jersey, and my cousin told me about it. He was like, "Chris, fool, don't you know these fools getting houses under contract in here and settle the contract?" It didn't really grasp to me at that time, but I'm like, "Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool."
Wow.
Daniel, Nick, what up, my dogs? We're gonna do a quick in the day. Good God, so much to do. We got closing the day, and I'm out here teaching.
Hey man, you gotta make the donut, Chris. You gotta make the donut.
It's unreal, man. All right, let's do this. So you're a
Yeah.
master, huh? Oh, I was talking about earlier. I did a a very quick class about my cost. Oh, I'm sorry. Greetings, class. Greetings. What's going down? Chris Haskins, your boy, hanging out with Mr. Transaction Engineer. What's good, my friend? Mr. Transaction Engineer, what's good?
Chris,
Mr. Transactioneer, what's good?
somebody went out. What's up, brother Chris? Hey man, I love it, man. It's a pretty day, man. I was outside getting that vitamin D from the sun, man. My body loving it. Hey man, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful day in the ATL. I can't complain.
Yes, our mission statement is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. I did get my ticket to that seminar. I think we got the last tickets, Eddie. It's gonna be May 1st for I don't know if you heard of a dude called Patrick Bet David. Have you heard of this guy?
The one you sent me in the email? Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw him before.
Man, this dude got when I start following him, he had 500,000 subs. He's got 1,000,002 subs, Eddie. He's
Huh?
got 1,000,002 subs.
Sub what?
Subscribers.
Oh shit.
He got a million
He's
and
good though, man.
he's got to. I promise you, on his YouTube alone, he's got to be making 200-300 a month.
Yeah, easy.
For, for the numbers I'm seeing, I'm like,
Killing him.
and that's just one thing. He's got so much stuff with class. Yes. So, anyway, we'll talk about that one. If you want to join us, we'll be down in Dallas May 1st. Dallas May 1st, and email me. I put both of our emails in the video description if you want to hear more about that. It's just networking. To me, Eddie, is like I
Yeah.
want to surround myself that are just people that are doing. You've helped me too because I think way too small.
Being around like-minded individuals, man. I'm gonna check that out. I may go down there. You think all the tickets are gone?
Nah, I mean, I don't know if they are or not, but I would just give them a call, man. I think it was like 3,000, but we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for. I'm gonna tell you, if it wasn't for Patrick Bet David, you and I wouldn't be talking today, brother.
I need to go anyway, man, because I like to at least every quarter to get myself in a seminar, learning. There's nothing like going to an actual seminar, being around other like-minded individuals, getting out your comfort zone, getting off around everybody, getting out towards some positivity, man. So there's gonna be some high energy there. I can
Oh
feel
my
it,
God.
and
The
some
po-
good and get good, some great people to meet.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Man, good
Hey,
God,
I
they
just
got.
my transaction engineer cards printed up, baby. Woo! Hey, I'm telling you that. Let's go down there, brother Chris. Set it off.
Nick, when Nick started watching me, I had 6,000 subs. Yeah, we're over 30,000 now. I just praise God that our mission is reaching the people, Eddie. Retail versus lease option. I was telling you about a sale that I've got this week, and you thought it'd be a good idea to talk to people about the costs to sell on both sides, Eddie, real quickly.
Right.
And I'm getting hammered over here. Typically, you want to start here, then go there.
Yeah, give me your retail. You do the retail, and I do the lease option.
Okay, cool. Yeah, real quick. So I got a 200. Let's just say on $200,000 sale, right? I'm selling a house this week. I mean, couple houses. So I got realtor fees, 6%. Let me do this. I'm gonna put 6% here. What's 6% of two? That's 12,000. I got 3% buyer closing costs. 3% of that is 6,000. Then I've got my holding costs. I gotta hold the house, right? Taxes, insurance. I don't want to get too deep into it on this training for today. I am going to do a video where I break down holding cost class, but roughly that's another 3%, so 6,000. So off the top class, when I'm selling any retail, this is why it is imperative for you to get a discount when you buy on a retail. So that's 12 plus 12. Yep, that's right about it. 24,000. This is exactly it. Cost to sell, 3% closing cost, 3% holding cost. So I'm paying realtor fee, and we can kind of. I learned this one wiggle room. We can get some wiggle room on realtor fees, but that's the exception, not the rule. Class, you got me. So you're going to be paying 6% because you got the buyer's realtor, and you got the seller's realtor, right? So 6% realtor fees, three for the buyer's closing costs. Let me ask you, Eddie, in your market, the climate, are you guys on the retail side, are you paying buyers closing costs in Atlanta area?
No,
Y'all not paying it.
no.
Wow.
But it's getting ready to change, though. I'm telling you, I see the shift going on. It's slowly going. I see it. I can't wait.
Yeah. Okay, so we're at 24,000. It's cost just for me to sell it, class. So you have to make sure your numbers are right. And Eddie, I hear so many times people say they want to get into a flip. And that's if we sold it at 200, right? If we sold it at 200. The one that I had, we started at I think 224. We ended up at 209. But people don't understand that 200 can quickly turn into
True.
195, 190. quickly,
See,
quickly.
the problem is, man, and that's how we help these homeowners, like on these lease options, to really determine, because they think they can sell retail. But I know you have this picture of how much equity you really think you have, but realistically, you don't have that much equity. That's why
Mhm.
we show them the cost of sales sheet. When you sell with this realtor, I'm sorry, brother Chris, I'm sorry, realtor. When you sell through the realtor, come on a house like that. Let me see, 6%. What is that? Or 12K?
12,000.
Look, Mr. Seller, you saving 12,000.
Mm-hmm.
You saving 6,000 with the closing cost. Come on, that's 18 grand go to hip pocket National Bank.
That's
Mr.
right.
Seller, it go right back to you.
And that's the good negotiating tool, also, Eddie, when you're talking to your sellers.
Right.
So yeah, off the
But
top, man. Go ahead.
so off the top, so what is your bottom line, Chris? What would you say? You know how much is gone? 24,000.
Yeah, this is it. There is
This it.
no. It's just, this is it. 10. I usually calculate 10 to 11% of the
Sell.
ARV. I'm 10 to 11%. Six, three, and another three here. That's 12%. I mean, you could probably take a little bit. Let's say you swiped off four here. It's still at 20,000, man. I calculate 10%.
Yeah.
10%
Off
for
top.
this. Hmm?
Now, did they try to get you down on the purchase price? Did you negotiate on that end?
Well, I
What
did it.
start off with the listing price? How much?
No, we got full price only. Well, let me tell you, I had an offer a few months back that we took a $10,000 lower offer just because I wanted to get out of it.
Yeah.
That offer fell apart. And then when we relisted it, I don't know how the universe works like this. We got three offers in the same day.
Say
So I didn't have to take a
that
cut.
first one wasn't the right one.
I mean, that first one was at 199, Eddie. I was crying, dog.
Good.
I was crying. So anyway,
Hey, that was good.
well, let's see. Holding costs. Let's say we could take this to two. Let's say this is 2%, right? 2% of 200,000. Two, four. That's 4,000. So you got four, which is holding costs are gonna be more than that still, Eddie. I mean, the holding cost includes the money. Let me take that back up,
Oh
man.
yeah, the private lending money.
That still needs to be
Shit,
6%. Yeah, it
forgot
needs
all
to be.
about that.
It needs to be 3%, dog.
How many months you had it took for the whole project?
I can't even remember, man. This has been so long. This has been a long one.
Oh, it was.
It's a long one. I don't even want to. I just want
Oh,
to. I'm
you
happy to
glad to
get out.
get rid of them right there. You'll get rid of it at any cost. You become a motivated seller, boy. Shoot.
You definitely do not ever want to be a motivated seller, dog.
No, man, I don't like that pressure.
You know what's crazy though? The good thing about it is the majority of the money is out of my IRA, my wife's IRA, my kids' Coverdale, their IRAs. So it's not like I had a major amount going out in interest,
Yeah,
so I could sit on it. Luckily, but that's not good. That's the exception, Eddie. That's not going to be the majority of people.
right.
So it's like I wasn't really complaining, but now I was telling my wife last night. I'm like, damn, we're getting back 80,000. I don't even know what to do with it because I haven't used it in so long. I'm like, it's been stuck in this house.
I know. It feels good, though, don't it?
Just get
Relief.
it back. I
Now
don't know,
time
though,
to flip.
Eddie.
Now time to flip again.
Flip again. I mean, you know what? Let's stay here in this frame for a minute. Let's move on to your lease option in a second. Does it feel good to me? I'm at the point in my life, Eddie, when I get a big chunk, it feels good for that fast, but in my mind, I'm in hustle mode. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta flip it, because if you don't direct that money, it's gonna direct itself. And
That's
guess what?
damn
Right
right.
out of your freaking pocket. I'm telling you, been there, done that. So you gotta get that money, guys. When you get in, direct it, put it in your education, put it into yourself. Buy you some books, buy you some tapes, CDs, go
Whatever.
to some seminars, man. You gotta get that knowledge up here, man. Because guess what? If you don't, man, it's gonna direct itself somewhere
Wow.
unproductive.
Wow.
Shit, I ain't no telling how many damn pair of five, six, $700 shoes I got in my closet. Shit, I could
Hmm.
have put that somewhere else. Especially since Gucci talking that bull. God dang it, Gucci, I spent too much money, which I need a refund.
Man, please don't be buying that foolishness, man. Good God. Eddie, I like the way you said that. If you don't direct your money, Jim Rohn said that. If you don't know where your money's going, it will all be gone.
It'll be gone, man. For real, man. That's a
It-
true statement.
Now it's crazy that I'm looking at it like I'll take 1,000 here. I'll take 1,000. I'll pay down a principal mortgage here. I'll take 1,000, put it on that principal to pay it down. I can see where it's going, Eddie, and then I can see my principal going down all around my houses. I'm like, I see what he was talking about.
Right. You're now more focused, man. More focused,
Yeah,
more purpose-driven life. You know you're made to do more,
that's right.
be more.
Oh man. All right, Eddie, so let's go ahead. What are your costs to sell on the lease purchase side? I gotta stop saying lease option. Lease purchase
Lease
side.
purchase about $250.
Well, break it down first. I mean,
So
what a
that's
200,000, huh?
if you do a little marketing, or $250.
All right, we got marketing, right? Because you're not using a
Just say I'm
realtor.
doing a wholesale lease option with a seller, right? So they have a property. If for you guys who don't know what wholesale lease option is, check it out. The seller got a property. They're motivated. Just say they have this is a scenario. They may have two properties, right? One property, if they're paying the mortgage on, they tired of it, they want to get rid of it. But they can't sell it, they don't have any equity, or they may have equity. It just depends on, their needs as far as the financially. So you put it on the contract with a lease option agreement, giving you the right to sublease that property out. You negotiate the purchase price, all that good stuff, and the down payment amount. We usually say we give you first month and security deposit. Boom. So on the $200,000 house, just say it's what you say, brother Chris. Payment on that with a bank.
Let's say 1450.
Yeah. So 1450 on the $200,000 house. So you got to give them first month and security deposit. That is what 10 0 8 9 29.
That's all they're expecting to get anyway, right, Eddie?
Right. First month and the security deposit, and we're gonna get them a tenant buyer, a person who's looking to purchase a house within a year or two, depending on how long you got it on the contract with your seller. Try to get at least 2 years. We look for 2 years minimum. We will do a year. So
How you doing that on a lease purchase?
shit, hey, we'll do it if it's in a good area.
Mm-hmm.
If it's in a good area, the people out there, they're gonna buy. Now, if they
Mm-hmm.
don't buy, shit, so what? You get another non-refundable down payment, put somebody else in there,
Let's stay there for
and
a
your
minute, Eddie.
mortgages get
Oh,
paid down.
let's
Your
stay there for a
mortgages
minute
get paid down.
regarding what are you telling at the end of that lease? Obviously, your seller doesn't want the house back. Where are you at regarding the words you're using when you at the end of that lease at the end of that year?
Well, we let them know pretty much. I would say about not. Well, now if we're just doing we're getting out the transaction, then hey, they got to deal with it. So they're dealing directly with them. But if we're in the transaction, then we will let the seller know a couple of months in advance. So we'll try to have that worked out. And if we find out they're not going to buy, the good thing we will do, we'll start relisting the property. So we will start relisting the property, and that way they won't miss that gap in their payment. Just say like you wait till it become vacant, then you got to wait 30 days. No, we go ahead and start looking for a buyer,
Mm-hmm.
another buyer before it ends.
Okay. So 2,900 out. Go ahead. Come on,
So
guys.
if you're just doing a wholesale,
I'm sorry, man. Good.
hey, he knows this time. My boy, that's Billy.
Nah, this is Missy today.
Missy.
Missy acting up today. God,
Missy Elliott.
go ahead. Go.
She want to be on that spotlight today. Now she got to get a little time in. So what we were talking about, Chris? So if you're doing a wholesale lease option, you don't need no money with the seller. They just sign a lease option agreement that gives you the right to sublease it. So now you're just finding somebody who's want to sublease the property. You get the difference between the first month and the security deposit that you negotiated. Subtract it from your down payment you get from your end buyer.
So what
and
type of
you
down payment should we expect, Eddie?
$200,000 house, I wouldn't take no less than 10,000.
10K.
No
So we
less
got
than 10 bands.
10K
10
coming
rubber
in.
bands, guys.
All right. So sorry about that, class. My dog's going crazy. This 2,900, Eddie, is this out of pocket right now?
Nope. When I locate a tenant buyer.
Tell me about the language that you're using when you're talking to the sellers about that.
Well, we work with people that have a little issues with their credit. We put them in the house. We put them on a credit repair program, and we help them get qualified in the process. And we do have a credit repair program that we offer to them now. You can't make a grown person do something they don't want to do. Some people are, they'll do it and buy the house. Some people don't do anything, and when the time's up, they out
They walk
without a
away.
problem. And you know what? I haven't even had a problem with people who haven't purchased a house moving out. Most of them want to stay a little longer. Sometimes they can stay, just depend on if they've been paying on time, and we haven't had problems with them. But hey, most of them move out. Hey, peace. Versus some people that you got to evict, man, they may tear up your stuff.
It's so true. Wow, I haven't yet to have a tenant buyer give me a problem
Be
moving out.
mad. No, they at ease, man. Like, okay, I enjoyed the place. I know. Oh, you know what? It's probably because they knew that they had a responsibility to purchase the house, but they didn't come through. So, okay, hey, let's bygones be bygones.
Hmm.
They're usually nice, man. I haven't had one buck or was out of control or nothing.
I might have one maybe put on the street, one out of the I don't know how many, but on my normal tenants, they are more of a headache.
Oh,
You know,
heck yeah.
they are more of a
No doubt.
headache than a tenant buyer. Well, let me ask you: when you're getting the 2 months no payments, what can you want to share some of that language when when you're talking to the Mr. Seller? I know you want your rent right now, but no doubt they got to pay the mortgage next month, and how you walking them down that road to get some time before you make that first payment, Eddie.
Yeah, I tell them they're responsible for the next payment. Because guess what? If you listen with a realtor, you got to make all the doggone payments until
Eddie, I lost you. Golly, what is going on? Last thing I heard, Eddie, was you have to make all the doggone payments. Go ahead.
I see you. Do you see me?
Well, somebody froze. So the last thing that we recorded was if Mr. Smith, if you listed with a realtor, you have to make all the payments. Go ahead.
Right. So you got to make all the payments. So we just tell them, they are responsible for the next payment. We normally will have somebody in here within 30 days. And we normally do. So that's not even the problem. I can't wait. The one I was talking about last week, I told you with all the equity and the liens and stuff.
Yeah,
We're gonna put them. We're gonna put about in that area. I got a guy's gonna put out about 150 signs, and we finna set it out. I can't
nice.
wait to see the kind of down payments come out this area because it's a high end area. So,
Hmm.
man, this list here probably gonna bring. I would say I would give it maybe about $400,000 or $500,000 out that area with
Yeah,
down payment. People who actually have down payments look for a property. Come on, man. Now you get the buyers list. Now it's easy to go to somebody. These people in the area look for motivated sellers. Man, I'm
hmm.
gonna go. Man, I'm gonna have my team go nuts over there. Depends on how much we find in that area, but it's gonna be some money. It
Yeah.
always is.
So this here, and let me tell you, over here, Eddie, just tell us, I'm working with the 25% on this side, right?
Right.
I
I'm working
can't
with
even get it.
75%.
I can't even get it out of my mouth. 75.
Now, guys, you got to realize 75% of people in America cannot qualify for a loan, either because of credit or high debt to income ratio. That's it. But a lot of people have businesses, especially in the US, have businesses with money, cash money, man. That's what I run across most of the time. People that are business owners. Some are not, but a lot of business owners, the ones I'm finding with large amounts of cash, they're business owners. And you know, as a business person yourself, I mean, we get to write off everything. So at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, it looked like we can't qualify for $1 million house or $1 million car or whatever you want to buy. But in reality, you may can.
Yeah.
But the benefits of being a business owner, you get to write off dry cleaning, trips, vacations, shoes, clothes, all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. You get to write off miles on your car. So as an employee, you know you can't write that stuff off, and you get hit with the highest tax bracket.
It's sad, man.
But back to what we was talking about. So people actually have money to put down on these properties, guys.
So your expenses are you got. Oh wow, we didn't even go to expenses. Signs, I guess. But I guess you got marketing, right?
Let's just say 500 on marketing and $250 to close with attorney. Well, we pay 250 to close with the attorney. Chris,
I'm right here, my friend. I'm writing.
okay, mine went out for some reason.
We got a little
So
rough
about
connection.
250 to close with the attorney. So what
We
are we
got
looking at, Chris? About 750.
750. I'm thinking about the doc prep. You got your own documents. Marketing. Yeah. Gas. I mean, shit. I got to find expenses for this deal.
I know.
And you don't
That's
even have
why I
to.
love it, man.
Yeah. I mean.
I may go to it.
Hmm.
That's why I love them, man.
So only time. I guess you got more time locating them, perhaps, but more. I still have to
Well,
locate
I
mine
mean,
too.
you get them signs out there. It's usually a done deal.
Hmm.
But you got to flood the block now, guys. Don't put 3 signs out there. And they want to get back on the video talking junk. You got to put some real signs out.
I
I would
gotta.
say average at least 100,
Yep. Tell me what your
but
sign
at
says,
least
Eddie. Tell me what your sign says for your lease option buyers.
um. Now depends on what's. I do it like this. Rent to own, easy qualifications.
Easy qualifying.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, bedroom,
Okay.
baths.
You putting that on the sign?
Yep, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Rent to own, easy qualifying. So are you handwriting these, Eddie?
Yeah, we handwriting.
3 bedrooms, two
Um,
bath. Anything else on there you got?
um,
Rent to
phone
own,
number.
phone number.
Now I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you guys, look.
I got my little sign here. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, if you don't have a busy lifestyle, I would put my number on it. I
Hmm.
mean, if you don't have a busy lifestyle, put your number on there. But if you do, you need to make sure you get like some kind of system. Like we got a system like a call in system. Hey,
Dang, I'm
you
right.
calling about this house, such and such. If you got a down payment, press 1. You're looking at you can pay 1,400 or whatever per month. Press 1 or press 2. See,
Hmm.
we got it now different. We like really working on automating it really good.
You want to pre-screen people because you're wasting your time. And in my experience, people calling, will you just rent it? Will you just rent it?
Yeah, because I'm telling you about now you're gonna get this out 100 calls. You're gonna get probably about 5 that really got some money. About 5 to 10 that I don't know. I'm gonna say 10.
5 to 7, maybe.
I say
Shit.
5 to 7 that really have money. So you
Hmm.
want to pre-screen out of all the bull crap, all the BS. You want to make sure you pre-screen that and get a system, set a good system up. We use Callfire.
Call fire.
Got an automated system set up. Now, if you don't really have nothing, shit, you got enough time on your hand, man, I still would, man, because no.
Yeah, they'll run you crazy.
Automated, man, because I'm telling you, man, you getting calls from all them fools. Hey, you mean you're going to rent the house?
Do you know what condition? Do you know that house needs? I'm like,
Man, do you know this thing say rent to own? Don't call it with that bull crap, man. They'll wear you out, man. So
I
get it
just
automated. I'm gonna tell you like that because you're gonna get a lot of calls. A lot of calls.
Eddie, we got a quick love offering from Tony REI Necessities. Thank you, brother Tony. He wants to know from you, Eddie, how much is going to be closing costs from purchasing a sub two in Georgia?
Um,
Atlanta's going to be, I mean, any city's going to be the same recording fees.
I'll say our closing costs with everything, attorney fees and everything is like 1,500.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
Damn, you said y'all pay 3 grand, Chris?
Man, I'm paying $2,500. Don't forget, I still got to get insurance too. You got to pay for the insurance policy.
Title insurance.
With title insurance too, yeah, you got to get that too. On 200,000, man, shit, you can be paying $800 up here.
Damn. Wow,
Oh
that
yeah, you
shit.
daggone right.
Different ball game out there.
I'm telling you, man, you're
We
gonna get
got it
the.
made down here.
You do, dog. We paying three on a $200,000 house REI. Yeah, man, shit. I'm paying 3 grand, easy, easy. You know, if I buy a house cash, I'm paying $3,000. You know,
Wow.
so Tony, I hope he helps you out with that. So that's a good one right there. You could probably refer him to somebody. I put his email address. I put Mr. Transaction's email address in the video description. Both of our email addresses are in there. Okay, Eddie, real quick. So we wrap up today. We'll get it done quickly. So rent to own, easy qualifying, phone, beds and baths. Is this a handwritten sign? Because you don't know how many beds and baths the house is gonna be.
Yeah, handwritten. Now, if you're gonna get like if you're gonna order them like the ones, you gotta get a bulk load.
Yeah, I get the
And
ones.
we put like a blank and then put a B, then a dash, and we have it blanked out. So depending on we can whatever we come across, we just write it in there.
Oh, that's sharp. I like that. So you're saying if you got your sign here, you would have you would leave this out, and you could write right here, perhaps.
Uh huh.
I like that, Eddie. That's sharp, man. That is very sharp.
Now we do those point. Make sure you got guys get some pointer signs also,
Mhm.
so you can point it towards the house, so they can ride by and see where the house is and have your sign in the yard also.
That's right. That's right.
That way they can go right to the house while they're in the area.
I do put the signs in the house sometimes, but I'm just so scared. I got too many HVACs disappear, so I don't know. Depending on the area, for me, for
Yeah, it
me,
depends on the area. I'm sorry, guys. It depends on the area. Yeah.
you know. So,
Well,
go ahead.
hopefully you'll be dealing with some pretty houses though.
Yeah, you're dealing
It's
with pretty stuff.
yeah. Now you mess with the ones that need rehab. It's a different story.
Yeah, I'm doing ugly ones, man. So, but I would say last thing I wanted to say with the signs was oh, if you wanted to, you can call mine now and just listen to my message. I've got two on mine right now. Two we're trying to get rid of.
Okay.
And don't take phone calls. You're saying for these callers here, correct?
No, man, I wouldn't take it. They're gonna wear you out, man.
I just pay somebody to do it.
About 95% of them will be some bull crap. Or
Hmm.
just leave it. You can leave a voice message. If you can't get a system, just leave a voice message. Hey, if you call them about this property, then give them the details. Just get a dedicated phone number for that, and tell them, hey, if you got a down payment, and if you got a down payment, you can and proof of income. Just tell them the documents you're gonna need. You can easily qualify. No credit check. We check credit, but it's not based on the credit check.
Hmm.
We just want to know where they are. But it's no credit check, man. They get the phone ringing, man, like hotcakes.
Yeah, I'm excited. How do I qualify? Cash.
Cash, baby, cash. You qualify. You qualify.
Because everybody is so credit when they talk to you. They're so scared. You're gonna ask for their credit. They've been beat up by the time they get to you, man. They've been through the meat grinder. So
Woo!
do you?
Lord have mercy. About 85 bankruptcies, 10 repos.
And then people are turning them down left and right. When you get to them, you're gonna give them a hug. All right, class. Anything else, Eddie, before we get to our Q&A about retailing and lease options versus lease options today?
Hey, man. You see where you save some money at, man.
Yeah.
But look, you want to be doing both. You want to be doing,
Oh
man.
yeah. Oh
You're gonna
yeah.
be a real estate investor. You want to be got a couple different transactions going on. Don't
That's right.
be freaking stuck just wholesaling now. I'm telling you, your ass gonna be grass. You better wholesale. You better get some subject tools going. Owner finance deals, man. Hey,
Lease option.
you gotta work the business, man. You're gonna be in this game, this real estate business for real.
Can can you imagine building a house with a hammer? I mean, this shit could be done, right? But if you
Man,
got that,
you're gonna be building about 80 years.
the shit can be done, you know. But I'm like, I think about myself in '04. I'm wholesaling. I think I'm Mac Daddy wholesaling. I got this new
Ooh,
strategy.
me too, baby. Hey, hey, you couldn't tell me nothing, boy. Wholesaling like crazy. And that shit, hey, boy, that market crash. I'm like, huh?
You know, the old boys over there like this.
I'm doing like this, scratching my head. What just happened? What the hell just happened? Man, it took me about 2 to 3 months to figure this to get another thing going. I thank God I had just hit for 60,000 before it crashed. Like I said about 2 months before it crashed. I had just hit for 60, so I had money and time to sit back and re-strategize.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, for about 2 or 3 months, man, I'm like, what in the hell? Nobody wasn't buying nothing, man. The
Yeah.
people were going panic in the street, foreclosures, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I remember that. I think you had it worse down there, man.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was, man. 10, cause we was doing short sales. Once I got my mind back right and found the new strategy, we started doing short sales, man. I promise to God, Chris. Oh my God. It was about between 10 and 12,000 foreclosures, man, for I would say about a year or more. Just hitting
Good.
every single freaking month. 10 to 12,000
20
foreclosures
to 1,000 a month?
a month. I promised it on everything I love. It was crazy, man. It was
Wow.
crazy, man.
Holy cow,
It was
man.
crazy. It was a lot of houses foreclosed. That's why I was able to pick up some for 5 to 10,000.
Mm-hmm. Should have kept them joints, Eddie. Should have kept them shits, man. Wow. All right, let's get to some quick Q&A, Eddie, and I'll let you go. It's 2:40 already. Good gracious. My boy Nick and Daniel. What up? What up, doggies? Some scholarships out there. Could be. Any Q&A questions for brother Eddie? How's business? Business is okay. It's always what it's gonna be, my friend.
Gotta keep grinding, baby.
Yeah. Hey, BZ Derek, what's up, my friend?
Beezy, what's up? Danny, how you doing?
Derek, Eddie, Derek wants to know were you at the Quick Start in North Carolina? I don't know.
No, I didn't go. I need to go down and see my old buddy Ron.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to, I think it's gonna be in DC in June.
Maybe I come up there then, man.
Yeah, don't you? Yeah, you got some people there. Eddie, Daniel, we're going to do a video on how to fill out the contract. Class, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you
Oh
think
yeah.
Eddie should be a supermodel, hit the thumbs up. If you think Eddie should be a supermodel, hit the thumbs up button, please, class. Any Q&A? My cash buyer, Daniel? I don't have a cash buyers list necessarily. I just got a few guys that I know. Daniel wants to know about my cash buyers list. In my experience, Daniel, once I get the deal, I mean, if I can't really sell it with a sign, I just throw it on the MLS for a flat fee and it's gone.
Yeah, $500, man. I forgot about that. You
Yeah.
listen in it? Yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
Don't even worry about it. Hmm?
Man, that's what I'm gonna do with this house.
Just list your contract on the MLS, dog.
Shit. Thank you, Chris. Man, that's why it's good to be around like-minded individuals, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I totally
So
forgot about that. Jesus.
we'll go over that strategy real quick, class. This is a freebie for you. If you want to give us a love offering, you can. So
Well, I'm
you get
glad
a
I talked to you today, brother Chris. God bless you, brother. I say blessings to you and your family. You reap an abundance, overflow.
I'm a walking dictionary, but I can't take credit for that, man. I just learned from some masters. You get your house under contract, right? Like Eddie has. He's got a house under contract. You can take that contract and literally, class, list the paper on the MLS. All right. You can take this contract and list the contract on the MLS. You don't even have to own the house. to list a house with the real estate agent, but you do have to have the contract. How do I know that? Because they came after your boy. They have come after me for everything. The powers that be wants to know, well, Chris, what are you doing listing a house you don't own on the MLS? I'm like, your boy got the contract. Come on, come
Bingo.
on. They wanted me to provide that at a hearing. It just ain't right, man. They tried to take my broker's they tried to come after my broker because they listed the house. She listed the house for me, and she's like, Chris, well, she trusted me.
Yeah.
She's like, I know you got the paperwork, but anyway, we had to go to a hearing, and they dismissed it.
Hey man, these people they don't know, man. You had to
Mhm.
boss them up, Chris. You just had to boss them up a little bit, man. They was slipping on their game.
Beezer, don't forget. Oh yeah, my book. Go to Amazon. How to get paid flipping houses. Yep, and Eddie has this too. Ultimate real estate investing with pretty houses and ugly houses.
Oh yeah, me and Chris got that subject too. Of course, I promise y'all, April now.
I
We
thought it
got
was
that
May.
subject too, of course. No, we
It's gonna
now
be
May
April.
is was supposed to be that the seminar, but the
All right.
time going by so freaking fast, man.
Daniel, do you have lease option wholesale contract? Do I have a lease? That's something that Eddie has. Eddie can provide you with that, Daniel. He's got a lease option wholesale contract, correct, Eddie?
Yeah, shoot me an email, info at
Your
mrtransactionengineer.com.
your email is in the video description. I finally put both of our emails in the video description.
Thank you, brother Chris. We're gonna do a private lending. When we gonna do that, Chris?
We'll do
On
that
my
on your
channel.
channel. Yeah, we do that either I thought they said Friday.
Yeah, they need you, man. They want you, man. Chris got a hey, you guys don't have his private lending course, go on his website and get that private lending course. Guys, you gotta get some money out here. I'm telling you, man, if it wasn't for my private lenders, shit, I don't know what I would do.
Be out
Man,
of
I got
business.
private lenders so nice. I call them, hey, I need 20 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand. They like, what time do you need it? Which account you want me to send it to? That's when you know you've been doing good and paying them back.
You're
Man,
doing right by people.
I pay them back extra, man. I throw them extra because it's just something about when you give a little extra, man. Just make people that gratitude make them feel good.
That's right.
Pay
They
them
love
back
you.
some extra, guys.
Hmm?
Shit,
They love you.
huh?
They love
Gotta
you.
pay them back some extra.
You give them a little extra. We pay for their IRA fees, or we pay half of the IRA custodial fees too.
Right. So
Hey,
one more thing, IRA. That's what would you say the best number one place to go get some private money?
people's
Them I,
IRAs.
yeah, them IRA meetings. Man, most of the people are real estate investors. They ready to flip their cash, man. You got a good deal. It's not like you're gonna have to go like you're going to talk to your uncle who made on the trucking company. You got to sit down and try to explain to him first of all what's real estate, how he gonna get paid back. Man, come on, man. That's a long story. You find somebody who already, at IRA meeting, man, it's an easy deal.
Easy
They
close.
looking for the money. They look for a return. They know about real estate. Boom, you got a deal. Let's roll, baby.
Lady T is saying, hey, Eddie, she wanted to know, does she have to set up an LLC in order to get the tax deductible write-offs and when investing in wholesaling? I don't know about that one.
Oh yeah, you better.
I would say,
You
yeah,
want
you need
those
to get your,
write-offs?
yeah,
Well, you can have a corporation. I do LLCs, Chris. What you do?
we got an LLC, but I'm reconsidering an S corp or a C because I just
Well,
talked
I got an
to
S corp too. I got an S corp and a couple of LLCs.
you can flow the way it's flowing now. The current administration has lowered the corporate tax bracket, but I don't want to get into that, man.
Now that S corp is good if you wholesaling houses, man. Get you an S corp, but I'm look check with your CPA. Ask them about the S corp, but that's what we use. Our wholesaling properties. We
Gotcha.
closing this. We closing this LLC when we doing this. We closing this LLC when we doing that.
Yeah.
You can get your tax benefit.
Shay Bay, Eddie, are you taking over this fellow's payments? And in reality, is the tenant buyer making the payment?
I'm not on a wholesale lease option. I'm not taking over any payments. When you're taking over payments, that's subject to.
Yep.
But we're talking about lease purchase right here. So we're not taking over any payments, and we're not going to make a payment. We're going to let the seller know we're not making a payment until we find somebody to occupy the house. It normally only take us 30 days, but we're not responsible for any payments because, like I said, if they put it on the market, they will have to continue to make the payments.
You're
So
daggone right.
you got to keep continuing. We're not taking your responsibility on until we get somebody to take it on for you.
Hmm. Clinton Jenkins, thank you guys for the financial literacy that you both have brought to my life. I'm tuned in day and night. Thank you, Clinton, for letting us serve. That
Thank
is
you,
so
Clint.
nice. Yeah, that is nice. Shay, so do you basically getting a sublease for the seller? Shay wants to know that.
Right.
Edward, hey, Chris, I have a guy that's motivated giving me his property to flat needs. I don't know what that means. No work. Oh, needs no work. Just wants out willing to do a sub two, but the house is upside down. What do I do? Shit, I don't care if you owe $1 million and it's worth 100, as long as that payment's right.
Heck yeah, that
I don't
payment.
care. Yeah,
Take it over.
I don't care what you owe. If you owe 2 million, as long as
Take it
that pay,
over. Take
take
it
it
over
over.
and just check and just make sure, you know, you try to predict when the market will cover that upside down. Just say upside down at 10,000. Make sure too that you get a CYA letter that states, if you need to sell this property in the future, they're willing to do a short sale on it. So you may
Hmm.
have to short sell it to sell it in the future, but just in case you want to get that signed.
Yeah, that's a good one there. But I mean, they should get it signed. But shit, if they owe 1 million and it's only worth 100, I mean, you got to do something to get out of it.
Yeah, you can rent it out.
Beezer wants to know if you could do a video on tax lien properties, the beginning to the end.
Shit.
Good gracious.
Hey
Just
man,
throwing
it's hard to get to these videos, man. I'm trying to fit them into the schedule.
Lady T wants to know, can she email you? Yeah, just email Eddie to get information on his coaching. Robel, Eddie, would you say it's more difficult finding buyers for higher end price points? I would assume more marketing to find those types of buyers. Robel, thank you.
Oh yeah, man. You gotta spend money on those, man. You gotta really spend money on them, have them professionally set up, your website and all that stuff. But it's not cheap. It's gonna cost
Higher end.
you. Yeah, it's
What do you
gonna
mean higher end? What in your mind was higher end, Eddie?
I would say 1 million.
Okay.
I'd say seven on up. Seven on up, 800 on up. You gotta spend some money on advertising.
Hmm. Oh man,
It's
we got
not
another
just no
lover.
dang on Craigslist post. Go get you.
No.
Now you can post it on Craigslist, but you need to have your Craigslist account, like a house Craigslist account set up really nice, like for your company. Have everything professional, and you can pay to get around those kind of individuals where they'll run an ad in front of them.
Hmm.
Now you can do that.
So you can set it by income? Yeah.
Income.
I lost where we were at. Okay, here we are. Don't forget, class, hit the thumbs up for your boys. We're out here working. We could be working. We are working for you. What about Facebook? Oh, we already talked about that. Daniel. Derek Carter is doing a lease auctions. He's doing Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist for buyers. That's a good idea. Chris Monroe, we gotta get him on here. Tell us about that seminar he just went to.
Yeah, Chris been goddamn wide open on the seminar.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta get 901. Oh, go getter. I'm sorry. Go. Y'all be killing me with these. Go getter. Thanks. What is the best strategy to acquire property, either lease option or subject to, if the property needs minor repairs?
Hmm?
Brother Eddie, what's the best? He said, what is the best strategy to acquire property, either lease option or subject to?
Shit, I'm sorry, man. Say that one more time, Chris.
What is the best strategy to go getter? Best strategy to acquire property, either lease option or subject to?
Lease option. People with low equity, low to no equity,
We will pay full price for your house
full price.
signs. All the stuff works, man. Nothing doesn't work.
Yeah. Subject to, you got to look for pre foreclosures,
Hmm.
bankruptcies. People that got some issues, taxes. People got issues. You want to get some checks, man. You got to look at the motivated seller list. Why would a seller be motivated? So you just check, look for those kind of strategies. Man, I just got an awesome book, Chris. Man, sidebar guy.
What's it called?
Man, let me get it, man.
I'm gonna go to the next question. Lady T, what do you do when the market crashes and you have all these properties? Wait, well, Lady T, that's what you get cash flow. Well, that's what we do because we want to pay off these properties. Oh, you're talking about lease option properties? That would be for Eddie to answer that one. I haven't. I've done some pretty house stuff. We're in the ugly. Lady T's scared about people paying the rent when the market crashes, brother Eddie.
Well, shit, you got to switch over to short sale.
Oh, Dan Kennedy. Yeah, I got this
I
whole.
love Dan Kennedy, man.
He's a
This
monster.
this right here really good, y'all. They got this on social media, so he advertising this. You just pay for shipping,
Is
man.
it a
Get
new
this
one?
book, man. Yeah, it's a
Is
new
it
one.
is it new? Is it different from the last one?
Yeah, it is.
Gotcha.
He's marketing it on social media, man. You
Dan
just pay
Kennedy's
for shipping. It's worth it too.
he's building
He's
his
a
list.
beast, man. You know, he the
Yeah.
one took Ron Grant to the next level.
I know. I know.
Shit,
I
had
know.
Ron making 20 million in the 90s.
I think I'll retire after that.
Shit. Man, that old fogey, man. I bet that old Pops worth he probably close to, I say he probably worth about 300 million or 300 million easy, man.
Hmm. Wow, look at this. Shay Bay. Another love offering. Thank you. You guys have given me so much information and you have a beautiful spirit. I thank you. God bless you and your families. That is so nice,
Thank you.
Shay.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is so cool. All right, guys. I'm looking at everybody else. What's going on with the love? Okay, a few more, then we're going, Eddie.
Yeah, I gotta get to the money, baby.
Uh,
Man, I got a big apartment deal just came my way, man.
really?
I gotta look over the numbers. Shit, I may need some help on this one.
I'm ready, man. I'm locked and loaded now. Shit, I'm heavy.
All right. Heavy,
uh, huh?
heavy, real heavy.
I mean, well, it's a burden for me. My wife is like,
Don't say
"We
that,
getting
man.
this?"
Don't say
I'm
that.
just saying, not a burden, an obligation. When I
Yeah,
get a check, Eddie,
you
I
gotta keep
know
flipping, baby. Gotta keep flipping.
it's an obligation, Eddie. Frank, you want my documents? Just send me an email. My email address is in the video description. German, another reason why I hate realtors and brokers who are investor friendly. Yeah, that is rough. Clay Burks, do you guys prefer door knocking on pre foreclosures? Eddie?
I mean, we do everything, man.
Everything
It's
works,
totally
man.
up to you, man. How you feel comfortable.
Yeah. There is no one. People think I don't. I want to
Yeah,
chastise my.
it's not a number one strategy. A lot of people think it's the number one strategy. Shit, you just gotta do it all.
The number one strategy is that it's multiple strategies. Correct? Would you say that, Eddie? What in the world, Eddie? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Eddie, if I were to say the number one strategy is that there has to be multiple strategies, would you agree with that?
Heck yeah, it's not no one magic pill. You just gotta do it all.
Hmm.
Not one marketing strategy. First of all, don't get caught up on one strategy. If you mail a letter, shit, you need to door knock or pick up the phone and call,
Text,
text, or do something.
ringless voice, all that stuff.
Yeah, man, don't get caught up in one method of marketing.
Yep, it goes
But I
down.
mean,
It's like a cycle.
yeah, you gotta and one market of selling, one way of selling. Remember, if you only got one way to sell, that make your life hard sometimes.
Hmm.
You gotta put up with anything sometimes, and may have to negotiate.
I know I've been there. I've been there. Eddie, can you list everything that you think would make real estate agents investor friendly? Oh man, that's a rough one.
I'm gonna tell you an easy one. Go to the real group and find one. Find your a realtor that's work with investors. I ask them off the jump because I do deals with realtors. But I ask them, do you work with investors? What kind of transaction have you done with investors? I'm pre-screening them. Shit, damn, I'm the boss when I come. When I call, I'm the boss. I got a pre-screen. What's up? Do I need to? Can I work with you or not? Shit, not can you work with me? Can I work with you? Shit. I'm
Who
sorry,
is?
guys. I ain't cussed in a while on him now. I'm trying
I
to be
mean,
nice.
You've been letting it out. Justin, thank you, Justin. Thanks for continuing to add value at a high level. You've helped take my business to the next level and find additional income streams. Wow.
Oh yeah.
That is so nice. That is so cool. Okay, question. Oh, Derek, are you putting on the creative subject to stuff? Whose name are you putting this insurance in? I mean, that's a wow. That could be so deep. Are
That's
you
a whole
putting in
nother video, man.
trustee or the trust? Yeah, I put it in my name, and I have the trustee as a depends, man. Like my owner, I've got two insurance. Derek, on my owner occupied house, I've got two insurance policies on it. One is in my name, and one is in the seller's name because I don't want no crap
Right.
on other ones that I own. The trust will be an additional insured. I won't be covered on both sides. What about you, Eddie? I don't know what you.
Yeah, it depends. It just depends on the deal and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
man. There could be so many things, Derek.
Yeah, there's so many ways you can do that insurance.
Just add it on. I would just put the trust as an additional insured. I've done that. Williams, hey, when getting money, yes, from a private lender in the IRA, is it best for them and you when their IRA is self-directed, or can it be the same as a traditional IRA? No way. Ain't nothing traditional, TB Williams. You know me. You know your boy already. Nothing. We do not live in the traditional world. Neither one of us, Eddie and I.
No.
There's nothing traditional about this business. Nothing. For well, let me take that back. For me, it's traditional, but for the general public, no, it's self-directed only. They're self-directing their money over to you. Tony, Ariel, during the crash, are we buying, renting, buying, and carrying, or buying? I don't understand that one, Tony. Send that one over again. I'm not understanding that question. Buying and renting, or buying and seller carry or lease option? Okay, he wants to know, are you doing during the crash, are you renting or still doing lease options, Eddie?
Shit, when they crash, you got to just rent.
Yeah, they still gotta have a place to live.
Yeah.
Nobody has down payment money though.
No, you just got to rent, man. Ride a wave, man.
That's why I got out in '07, '08. I got out of doing lease options. That ain't nobody had no damn money.
Mm-mm. Well, man, this like in the business, man, stuff change. So you just got to know how to change with the cycle. Know how to ride a wave, baby. Ride a
Hmm.
wave. That way you get paid in the weather, man.
That's right. Up,
No matter
down,
what's going
backs.
on. Because
That's
I'm
right.
telling you, when it crash, look, guys, when the market tank again, look, buy every damn thing you can because it's going to be a fire sale.
On sale.
And go switch to short sales. Boom. You're getting paid, man.
I like
You
that.
get paid. Switch to short sale and go to renting out properties. We switched over. We created a business where we rent out properties for people. We keep the security deposit. They get the first month and the tenant. We out.
Wow. Wow. That's nice. But now you got Airbnb. Excuse me. We got Airbnb now. So,
Oh yeah, that's no stay getting making money.
Beezer, what was the end result of the house with the sunken floor in North Carolina? Shit, I don't even know, man. I don't even think we did. I mean, he just did. He was doing renovations on that. Uh, this is so cool. Terrell Fairley, do you have a script for door knocking on pre foreclosure? I don't. Do you have one?
No.
Jarrell Gines, can you rehab a subject to with hard money? Absolutely, absolutely. Matter of fact, we're loaning out money to a guy now that's in second. We got to be in second position though, because that loan is going to be in first position. A few more edit, then we're gone, my friend. Thank you for your time, dog.
No
How
doubt.
many rentals do we have? I don't like to disclose, Jock. The IRS is always looking at me. I
Yeah.
just got done with.
No, we can't tell that kind of stuff, man. We like, hey, we like.
Just put it like this: I got more rental properties than some generations of families. That could be anywhere from. Anyways, some people buy two houses in a lifetime. So think about your generation to generation. It's weird, Eddie. I think about it. We are buying and selling more houses than some generations
Man, some
are,
people
man.
haven't never bought a freaking property in a
Never,
generation.
never.
It's
Isn't
so
that something?
easy when you know what to do, man. But that goes to show you, man. You got to get knowledge and acquire more knowledge and stuff. Shit, you start seeing results. But
Jamal,
you got to take action with it now. You got to take
yeah.
action, goddamn.
Jamal wants to know: do you carry protection when you're door knocking? I don't. What about you,
No,
Eddie? I don't worry about it.
unless you're in the hood, you might want to.
That's true.
Shit, you might want to have your sawed off AK-47,
Lorenzo.
AR-15.
Lorenzo just purchased. I don't know if it's my documents. If you got mine, I'll email them to you. If you got Eddie's, I'm sure he'll email them to you after the training. He just purchased one of our lease option dogs. Derek Carter. Oh, we got another love offering. Thanks, bro. I was going to pay for your lunch at the Quick Start in Raleigh. Keep doing it. Oh, okay. Thanks, Derek. Nice meeting you, brother. It's a good guy, man.
Who, Derek?
Yeah, man. This dude is just so solid. That's it, brother Eddie. Final thoughts for today. What you got?
Dang, you caught me off guard. I like to hit one of my quotes, man.
Oh, good. I'll start with mine. I always got something, dude. Don't keep well, for me at class. For me, let me tell you what has been holding me back. My goals. Eddie is helping me, right? Don't forget to subscribe, class. Thank you. So like the content too. Hit the thumbs up. Share this stuff. Comment what other training you guys would like to see. For me, my goals were so small. As I look back over my life, I remember I was like, God, if I could just have one house free and clear, one house free and clear, I would be so thankful. I would be so thankful, and as we move way light years beyond that, I fault myself for having goals too small. And I want to thank Eddie for kind of opening up my mind, looking to have more of an impact on my life and other people's lives. Eddie, thank you for that, my friend.
You're welcome, man. Let me see what the good Lord told me to tell y'all today.
I'm waiting. I'm ready to receive.
Well,
All right, the Lord does work in His own time, but we need the Lord to go ahead and.
today.
All
Woo!
right, guy,
I'll
go ahead
start,
and send it
man.
to him. Sit.
It say, hey,
What,
other
man?
words, here the hell up. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry.
Can't rush greatness. Go ahead, man.
They say put your whole mind into the present action. To now. We worry about yesterday and tomorrow. We got to put it into now. Focus on what we can do now and make it happen. You can't do nothing about yesterday, but you can plan today for tomorrow. What we do today, the seeds we plant today, will harvest tomorrow. So we
Mhm.
got to plant the seeds, baby. Take action now.
I think we have a problem with that, Eddie, because we're always constantly. For me, like I wake up in the morning, I'm worried about. Okay, did I read a story to my girls? I want to make sure they're getting dressed. I got to do lunch. I got to make sure that the car is good. When we get to school, are they going to be protected? So much on our minds that can just make us drift.
Well, it helped me so much, man. And I could tell when I haven't been on my morning ritual. My day be off like that, but I usually wake up early and then I drink some water, glass of water,
Hmm.
warm, not warm, room temperature
Room
water.
temperature, yeah.
Then I just go meditate, man. Go meditate for about 30 minutes. Sometimes it turns to an hour. But I started off with like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. But I just meditate like with gratitude, thanking God for everything, and it just make your
Gratitude.
whole day seem different, man. Because now you're in a grateful mindset instead of in a rush for mindset. Especially people who wake up at the last minute, you rushing, rushing, rushing. Your whole day gonna go like that in
Hmm.
chaos. So I learned to get up, man. Meditate, be grateful, thank God for everything. The meditation is prayer also, or
Hmm.
just I pray also. Then the stuff that I want to manifest, I keep thanking God. And then after that, man, shit, my day usually go pretty good.
Hmm. So I heard you
You
say
got to
something.
control the day, man, instead of getting up in a rush and then the friends and letting the day control you.
Wow. Wow. Gratitude. Yeah, I got to remember that thing, man.
That
Got to
gratitude
remember
just
that.
make you feel so good, man. Cause there's so much to be grateful for, man. We got hands, we got a face, we got eyes, we got ears. Shit, we got a laptop. We have people to talk to every day, man. We have clothes on our body. We have
Breath,
food, man. It might
food.
not be
Yeah.
steak, but shit, eat it like it's steak.
Yeah. You're right,
Man,
dog.
tell you, man, it's just so much to be grateful for, and we take it for granted. Somebody was like, man, I wish I had a I wish I had eyes to see.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a nose to smell, a mouth to talk. Shoot, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, kids, man. Shit. I wish some people wish they had kids, man. I'm so grateful I was able to
Healthy
have.
kids. Healthy
Thank
too.
you, God.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
There's so much, man. And then when you start that day like that, man, I swear, man, it just make you feel good, man, and energetic. I hate when I have to, if I don't get it in, I could tell, man, because my day be a little off. Because I done got accustomed to doing this. So I could tell when I wake up and I skip the meditation, like I oversleep. Because I like to get up before anybody get up in the house. I'm the only person up. It's quiet and peaceful, and I can do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want everybody running around trying to get dressed and knocking me off my groove now.
Yeah.
So I and
Wow.
see when I oversleep like that and I would wake up like that, then my stuff be off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Every time, right?
it just take a practice, man. Become a
Habits.
habit. Yeah, that become a habit.
All right, my brother. Hey, brother Eddie, thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon, and we'll get up Friday for the. I got to get the links ready. Class, see you soon. Peace.
God bless.